Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Aaron Lanning, your favorite realtor. Now, forgot to change out of my uniform for my previous job, saving the world, so forgive me. But guess what is faster than fixing your bad credit? Superman, let's go. So, do you want to buy a home? Do you want to get a better interest rate when you buy that home? Does your credit kind of suck? You pay your bills on time, but you do not see your credit score move that much. To those of you struggling with a lower credit score, I see you. If your score is under 680, this video is tailor-made for you. Now, we're gonna tackle how to turn your credit score around. Although it won't happen overnight, I promise you, it will be worth the effort in the long run. Let's get into it. So first up, you need to get your hands on your credit report. This is your financial report card, and it's crucial to know where you stand. You can easily access your credit report for free with services like creditsesame.com. They're great for this, and you also are entitled to a yearly free report from annualcreditreport.com. So be smart, avoid sites that charge for the service. There are plenty of free options out there. Once you've secured your report, it's time to scrutinize it. There are several common culprits for a low score. Number one, insufficient credit history. If you're new to the credit game, your score might be low simply because you haven't built up enough credit history. This is a common issue for young adults to those new to managing credit. Don't forget, though, there are specific strategies you can use to build your credit history, which I will touch on later. Number two, late payments. These are one of the most damaging factors for every credit score. Even a single late payment can stay on your report for 7 years. It is like a financial curse. But don't despair. Heron is here. Wait, Heron or Aaron? Nobody knows. So I'll show you how to address this issue and minimize its impact. Number three, accounts in collections. This is when things get pretty serious. If you've been significantly late on payments, your debt may be sold to a collection agency. This is a major red flag on your credit report, but there are ways to handle it, which we will discuss. Number four, maxed out credit. High credit utilization, using a large portion of your available credit, can seriously hurt your score. It signals to a lender that you might be overextending yourself financially. Number five, foreclosures and bankruptcies. These are the heavy hitters. If you've gone through a foreclosure or bankruptcy, it'll take a significant toll on your credit score. However, there are still steps you can take to rebuild your credit over time. So, how do you tackle these issues? For late payments, your first step is to clear any outstanding debts. The older the late payment, the less impact it has on your score. But having multiple late payments is a recipe for disaster. So try negotiating with your lender, whomever you got that late payment with, and they may be willing to work out a payment plan or even remove late payments from your report as a courtesy. And if there are any inaccuracies, don't hesitate to dispute them. If you're dealing with accounts and collections, your approach will depend on whether the debt is accurate. If it is, you can try and negotiate a payoff in exchange for them removing the negative mark from your credit report. If the debt isn't yours or there are errors in the reporting, dispute it. You might be surprised how often debt gets mixed up or gets inaccurately reported. For those with maxed out accounts, the quickest fix is to pay down the balance. This will immediately improve your credit utilization and boost your score. If you're unable to pay off the full amount, consider opening additional lines of credit to improve your overall credit utilization ratio. But please be responsible with this strategy. The goal is to demonstrate to lenders that you can manage credit wisely, not to accumulate more debt. Now, when it comes to foreclosures or bankruptcies, these are tougher to deal with. While removing them from your report is challenging, it's not impossible. Dispute any inaccuracies you find, and if they remain on your report longer than they should, dispute them as well. Your focus should be on rebuilding and strengthening other areas of your credit. Now, let's dive deeper into each of these points. Building credit history. If you're just starting, consider getting a secured card or becoming an authorized user on somebody else's card. You can use these tools wisely to build positive credit history. Tackling late payments. If you've had a late payment, reach out to that lender as soon as possible, explain your situation, and see if they can work with you. Remember, it is in their interest to help you stay on track, and sometimes a goodwill letter explaining your circumstances can lead to the removal of a late payment from your credit report. Now, if you're dealing with collections, this can be a bit tricky, but it's not a lost cause. Verify that debt is yours, like we mentioned before. Dispute any errors, and if the debt is accurate, try and negotiate a payoff. Be sure to get any agreement in writing before you make a payment. Managing high credit utilization. So if you're struggling to pay down your balance, you could ask for a credit limit increase on that card, or as mentioned, you can open a new credit line. This will improve your credit ratio. Just be sure not to increase your overall debt. Goal is to use less of your available credit, not more. Now, as you navigate foreclosures and bankruptcies, those are the significant hurdles we spoke about, but with time and effort, you can rebuild your credit. Just focus on adding positive information on your credit report through responsible credit use and on-time payments. In summary, improving your credit score is a journey that requires patience, discipline, and smart financial habits. Take it step by step and you'll see progress over time. And remember, you do not have to do this alone. As your favorite real estate agent, I have a team of people like a dedicated credit repair company to help you. I'm here to help you through this process. It is what I do. So if you found this video helpful, please like, follow, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.